Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Ghostboy TV. This video is a part 2 of talking about my feelings and thoughts. And just want to tell you that this is a place for people with ideas and love. And I'm gonna let you guys into myself again. I will talk about another situation which I am going through every day. That feels as they disrespecting me as a person, and it is, when you're talking with someone and they talking a lot, but when I'm starting to talk about something I feel it is important or just want to say something overall, they just silences me and starting to talk about something else. And that is a thing that dragging me down because it makes me feel smaller as a person, that I'm not important. And that is what girls I had in a relationship with before made me feel like as well. But it was worse with them because it could be like I gave them my heart, I gave them everything I could, time and shit, but it still wasn't enough. I just mattered at the beginning of our relationship, but in the end, they always stabbed me, and I stayed even if it broke me more than it would if I left them. But I always cared too much, so my mind was like, what if they actually love me? So I stayed because I didn't want to hurt them like what they did with me, but also because I had hope about that future I always thought about in the beginning of my relationship. And I want you to know that I'm a person that only wants a relationship if I want a future with them. So, or else I don't want anything because I don't want to give them fake hopes about a future that I don't believing in by myself, because in my opinion that is wrong. If I go into a relationship with someone, then I want to fight for the thing that I'm believing in the future will go true. But if you ain't ready to fight for it, then it will not be a good relationship. But every time I let someone into my life, it is because I'm believing that they will try to be the greatest person as possible, that they will fight for me to stay, but always ending up with me fighting for love that doesn't even exist. And today I'm not searching for anything anymore, and I haven't gave up, but I'm just so tired of people that I'm in love with treating me really, really bad. So I'm currently in a phase where I'm trying to love myself, because I feel like if I don't respect myself, then why will they respect me? And a thing that makes me heartbroken is that every time I want a girl, they deny me, but when a girl wants me, I deny them. And it makes me sad because all I think about is love, and something inside me tells me that I will never find it and I will end up all alone. So for example, when I am 35 years, I don't think that I have found it. No kids, no love, just me all alone. And this thought killing me, because my dream is to have a family when I'm ready for it. But I'm not sure if I believing in love in this generation, because when you go into a relationship now, it isn't about forever. It is more like about when. When will it end? Everything have an end, and specific love have an end. It might not be today or tomorrow, but either the woman or you is the one that gets tired. And I think it is because in this generation we demand more of the other than what we did before, because today it is more competition and you have to be the greatest of all other. But before you were more happy about what you got. Didn't matter what race it was, didn't matter how the person looked. All that mattered was that the person had a good personality. But today are most of the women and men greedy. They care about status, how their partner looks, and it is just too much today. So I think this will lead to a future where it is normal of doing beauty treatments, and if you haven't done it, it will be odd, because that is a society that we are moving towards. You can already see it because almost all men going to gym, and they don't go to gym to be healthy. They do it because they have been brain rot that all men should look muscular, but all the men they see that looking big is actually either on roids or it is a photo that got edited before upload. So even if you get a bit big, you are nothing like the person you compare to. And I think this leads to a point where we will never be happy and thankful enough to enjoy life like you should do, because all you're thinking about is problems that isn't really there. It is just your mind that have been so brain rot from this generation that you will never be enough, and you just wanna keep changing things that actually doesn't matter. Because what actually matters is how you're using your time. Because one day you might regret that you wasted so much on that friend that in the end didn't even care about you. So, and from nowhere, someone that's too close to you just passed away. It could be your mom, grandpa, anyone. And then you will feel regret of not spending time with that person. And that mindset is powerful, because then you won't let a person that you haven't known for so long to hurt you, and you should let it take time before letting someone really knows you, because one day they might use his secrets to destroy you. So that's why it is important to let it take time before letting someone really into your circle. And that's a fact. It's like the quote, the saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from enemies. It comes from those you trust the most. And remember that your biggest enemy once was your friend. So it is important to be careful with who you trust. That is a lesson that I have learned, and I want you to be aware of what type of people that you are around. But I hope that you get a good day. Go give your mom a hug or someone close to you. Like I said before, you never know when they pass away, so show them that you appreciate them, and yeah, peace.
Give me a subscribe.